Oh wow! That's so cool. Yes! Hey buddy. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm with Claire Bouchard, long-term Whistler local, ex-World Cup racer. And last time we were together, we actually did a video on Green Monster, a classic Whistler trail. So check it out, there is a link in the description. And today we are about to ride some janky, awkward, but also super fun single track in the no-flow zone here in Whistler. Let's go. Wow, so hard. Okay, before we get onto the fun stuff, which is a downhill, and especially a feature called The Thing, built by Ken Melamed, which is Jesse Melamed's dad, there is a bunch of super technical uphill, pretty awkward, lots of sharp rocks, roots, tight corner, so you got to be really good with your shifting, body position, your pedal position, and it's very physical. And right now, we are on a super tight uphill, and Claire and I have a different approach. Claire goes inside, I go outside, and we're gonna talk about the line, but also the technique and the body position. So hopefully we can teach you some stuff you can apply on your home trails. So let's dig into it. So Claire goes inside, she opens her line inside. Yes. So how come you prefer the left line?
Well, both lines are challenging, but I think I prefer the left line because it's more of a consistent cadence, so it's just kind of a smoother
it's
climb.
A smoother line, yeah.
Yeah, it's a smoother line, and I think that your line is more of a power move because you kind of lose some momentum and then you got to get back on the power. Yeah,
it's a good point. Like, it's definitely, I feel like my line gets your heart rate going a bit more.
Yeah.
Because you have to like decompose your movement. But the reason why I go right is because for me, I find that more consistent, like the terrain is always gonna feel the same. While the left line, for me, there is more to think about.
Yeah.
I have to think about my pedal position. I have to think about getting the grip because there is a mix of like roots, rocks, and dirt. While the right line, to me, it sounds a bit like more self-explanatory and more consistent. But yes, it
is definitely a little bit simpler, but more of a power.
It's more of a power move. So another little tip. For technical uphill like this one, what I like to do is that I run my seat post slightly lower than its maximum height. This is a one-up component post, 180mm. I run it 170 with a shim tie because I have small legs. But for that particular section of the trail, I actually have 1 inch lower, just so I can gain traction and mobility on the bike. So that way I can have a little bit more space between my butt and the seat, and I can really move on the bike a bit more easily. And when I'm done with the section, poof, just put it back normal height.
All right.
Let's go for some more uphill. So janky.
Go, Ram, go!
The proof that I can climb sometimes. I'm actually better at actual trials than uphill. Okay, we're just above Green Lake, a little bit off downhill. Oh yeah, super steep. Yes. Yeah, Claire is probably one of the smoothest rider I know. Always super smooth lines. You made that first like steep section like if nothing. I was actually a bit worried.
I know.
Because it's kind of flat at the bottom, so.
Oh yeah, this climb.
Some more uphill. That's awesome.
So we're gonna go ride the thing. There's an A line and a B line. We'll start with the B line, which
Always.
I've actually never ridden before.
Okay.
So we'll see how it goes.
Perfect. Always B line before A line. And the bike park should be opening pretty soon. So I've never ridden that trail. Okay, so I assume the A line is here on the left. Oh, tight corner here. Yeah, Claire. Yeah, so much control. Yes. Wow, that trail is amazing. That's really a work of art.
Isn't that cool?
Like, look at those rocks.
No.
Oh, that's incredible. Yeah, big shout out to Ken for building that. I know he was also the mayor of Whistler a few years ago, right?
He's the best mayor ever.
Okay.
Come on.
Sweet. Let's check out the A line.
Yeah.
So I'm not very good at the uphill on the bike, but I'm actually pretty decent at going uphill with the bike on my back. For me, it's less effort. Yeah, so the A line is quite steeper.
Straight down.
Straight on.
So the approach is a lot slower. You want to just creep in and try as hard as you can to keep your tires from skidding.
Yeah, you don't want to lose traction on that, because when you lose traction on something like that,
You lose control.
you lose control, exactly. Sweet.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Perfect example of bike skill and bike control. That's absolute perfect braking technique. So lots of front brake. Yeah. That's so fun.
You just have to, no, it's not loose. You just have to really creep and like try not to skid at all. 'Cause as soon as you're skidding, you're kind of like, yeah, you got it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that's amazing braking control here. Yeah, buddy. Well, I should have taken a video.
He's like, I've never ridden this before.
I've got the video on the GoPro. A line top to bottom. Not the same A line than in the bike park, but just as fun. Yeah, Claire. Like if you look at Claire's position, she got her heels pretty low, and that really allows her to like keep the traction on both tires. That's something not a lot of people do, like to keep the heels like pretty low.
Yeah,
And that's,
I do that. I see myself doing that.
yeah, you really did it on the rock face, because that way you can like keep your center of gravity lower and really push on the bike to get the traction.
Push the tires down.
Yeah, and that's really good, especially on that kind of stuff, or when you get onto off camber and you want to be like really supple and get like good contact between the tires and the ground. Well, that trail was awesome. Like the rock work was incredible, and it's actually super fun to ride, ton of traction, really have to trust your front brake. And what's next now?
So there's two options, and we're gonna go down this one first. It's a super cool rock roll, and then we're just gonna hike back up and exit kind of the trail, rest of the trail this way.
Okay, perfect, I follow you. Okay, super steep here. Oh wow, big compression. Yes. Woo. That's a cool section. That compression, it's like, I've always been worried on those, because you go and your bike compresses and then it goes back up
Then
behind.
you wait, yeah.
So you need to be like really strong. You want to look at so you can adjust your body position a little bit.
And get those tires back on the ground.
Yeah,
For grip, yeah.
that was awesome. All right, let's go back to the other one.
Okay, bonus slaps.
Let's go. Whoa. Tight starts. Oh, it's dusty already. Oh wow. That's so cool. Yes. Wow, you can take a lot of speed on that. Yes. Claire is incredibly skilled. Oh, more than me. Yeah, I missed the corner. I went straight.
More even there, like.
Oh wow. And so it starts from up there?
Yeah.
Sick. I'm gonna go and check it really quick. Oh look, you got your A-line right there.
It's like a little diving board.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a try. Okay. So it sounds like you got to go here. It's pretty loose. Onto some rock here. Oh, you need to make like a tight left-hand corner. You don't want to clip your pedal. Then roll. And you don't want to jump too far right because you might miss the track. Okay, first try on the alternative line. You can really like open your corner and then, you know, it's chill.
Yeah.
You don't have to jump far and...
Yeah.
Okay, Claire first try. Opening her corner. Yes. Yeah.
I was afraid to clip my pedal.
Yeah, that was awesome. Onto that other option line. Oh, so tight here between... Yes, Claire. Look at that exposure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So sick. Absolutely love that trail. Big shout out to the builders. It was actually a ton of fun. Definitely worth the uphill.
The last part of the trail and it's all downhill from here.
All downhill from here. I like that. So Sam, never been on that trail before. Even though I lived in Whistler, I used to only ride the bike park. So that changes me quite a lot. Yes. Whew. Ah. Little bit of bike push. Yes. Whew. Onto the highway. Thank you guys for watching that video. I had a ton of fun riding this trail with Claire. She's got an amazing skill, so did the trail builder. So thank you so much for that. To support the channel, as always, you can make a purchase using the link in the description and let me know in the comment below which trail you want me to ride next week. See you soon.